Christmas from your exclusive movie reviewer and friend, Gary. So I'll be reviewing the Christmas Chronicles 2, which is a Netflix original holiday film starring, of course, the originals, Kurt Russell as a famed white and red jolly old Saint Nick. This time around, we are introduced to Mrs. Claus, played by Kurt Russell's real wife, Goldie Hawn. I did watch the original last year, and I found this one just as likable. The kids are back from the first one as well, and only because a mischievous and resentful elf has devised a plan to return to Santa's village, to take his revenge on Santa and steal a star that powers the village and its workshops. When the kids return to Santa, he asks for their help. The bad elf is played by the talented Julian Dennison from The Hunt of the Wilder People and, of course, Deadpool. I'm a fan of the films that dive right into the mythology and legend of Santa Claus. And a few that I've seen, Santa appears to live a long, long life. It was vaguely shown in films like Tim Allen's Santa Claus, Fred Claus, Arthur Christmas, and The Legend of the Guardians. And just as those ones did, this one does have a short backstory. Actually, one of my favorites came out last year. It was Klaus, and maybe I'll do a review on that one later on. Like the first, the Chronicles is made for children, and it's fun and enjoyable to watch, though not very original. The focus is more on Santa Claus, more so than the children who go on this adventure with Russell Santa. Santa here is very upbeat and positive, like he should be. Normally, though, when children come on these adventures, Santa leaves it up to them to save Christmas. And for the most part, that is the case here, but Russell's Claus is very active. He's very involved through the film, and he is not fat here. He just seems to wear a lot of layers of the suit. The film is very humorous as well. I found myself chuckling a few times. The jokes and the stunts are more for the children, but they squeeze in some humor for the adults as well. The budget of these films, too, must have been in the high hundreds, because there's quite a bit of CGI. Characters and animals, they focus on like a giant link cat and hundreds of elves, and a pretty noticeable gang of CGI reindeer. I also heard recently that Kurt Russell took his role of Santa pretty seriously and had the entire backstory worth of another film. And on top of that, he may retire after playing the old Saint Nick. One aspect I liked in these films is its ability to jump through time. Santa and one of the children are battling Belsnickel, the bad elf, when Belsnickel forces them into a portal going back 30 years in time. If this Santa series is able to do that, I could imagine the stories they could create in future installments. I do hope Kurt Russell at least does one more Christmas Chronicles before he retires. I'd like to see more backstory. They're not great, but the first two are pretty solid entertainment. I'd recommend Christmas Chronicles 2 for the kids and you adults. It's good family fun. Thanks for watching. Please share. You agree or disagree? Put a comment down below me.